Okay, so we are in. Welcome. What's up, Ray?
What's up, brother? How are you, man? We finally made it back to live again, huh? Look at this.
I know. This is actually not. Let me mute here because
if you are thinking of
we don't want to get
like what happened last time, right?
what happened last time. So yeah, we are back here. We are actually getting more regulated. It's a new system, and so let's see how it works today. But again, thanks for coming in, and we keep on going to bring value to all our people. That's the motive.
That's definitely the goal, for sure, to be able to provide the value for anyone that's looking for any information reference to marketing, digital marketing, real estate marketing, just for your business to help you grow, and us being able to provide that input. That's the goal, right? We want to help give our community.
Exactly. So my realtor friend, or all my friend who are in business, and you are an entrepreneur, you need Ray. He has tons of experience with marketing, and as you know, we cannot go a single step without marketing, because as our coach Tom Ferry said, the purpose of marketing is the lead generation, and a business without lead is zero.
It's not a business.
It's not a business.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So let's get to the point. Today, we decided to talk about one of the free resources, what we are not taking advantage enough, and that is Google My Business. The business page is free. So Ray, just talk about that. How important is to have a Google business page for a realtor or any business people?
I just don't. I don't think I can stress it enough. How the imperativeness of being on Google My Business. So I can tell you that people pay people like me to create a profile, and sometimes, a lot of times, I'm telling them that you could do that on yourself. But they say, I don't even want to do it, because they want to make sure it's done right, which I appreciate. But ultimately, the reason why we're talking about it, because this is something that you can do on your own. So, and how does one do it? Well, literally, all they need to do is have a Gmail account. Let me say it again. Have a Gmail account. So there's this universe that we call Google, right? And there's also a university called Google University. And Google University has so many tools that are literally for free. And I want to say more than 60% of people do not use it, because there's so much stuff to read.
Yeah.
So with that being said, one thing that I always talk about Google My Business is, what is it? Well, this is how I explain it to people. What they don't understand is, that they don't understand sometimes is, hey, guess what? Well, Google My Business that's like what you think about when it comes to Facebook. I'm going to go to Facebook, I'm going to post on there, and I'm going to get business. That's just a fact. I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. This is how they think. Everyone thinks the exact same way. So the whole process behind, what we're trying to achieve is, guess what, guys? Google My Business has the same platform that Facebook has, but on Google. So who would not want to see something broadcast on Google? Let's say I'm a realtor, and again, guess what? And I live in the Pembroke Pines area, right? And there's an area over here called, let's say, Century Village, which is 55 plus community, and so on and so forth. Let's say I wanted to create a banner, something I create in Canva, which is also free, right? And we put, real estate specialists specializing, or visiting Century Village every day, and create that banner. You put that banner in Google My Business in a section. It's called posts. It's a post, just like we would post it on Google My Business, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. It's a post. So you can literally take a post and create it, so you have it there, so you can kind of, now when people do a search and you happen to pop up, because it's not easy for you to pop up, but you pop up, guess what it will say along with your whole profile? Especially in a specialty in Century Village. Who would not want that specialty? And again, it just takes a minute, it takes the effort, so on. So when we have to clean our cars, we go to car washes, or we clean it ourselves. Some people clean it themselves, because they want to make sure it's done right. So I would definitely always go towards Google My Business and being able to do that. posting has become so important because one thing I want to reiterate, reiterate, Facebook and Google are not the best of friends. They know each other, they hang out in the same room, so on, but they're not the best of friends. Google's gonna try to make sure that they let the people, the visitors, know that you exist, as well as Facebook. Facebook doesn't want to take you away from Facebook. So keep those things in mind. Good stuff or what?
Yeah, no, definitely. So one of the thing I got that after setting up the Google My Business, the business page, what you can actually do, like when you sign into your Google, like a Gmail, and there's those little nine dots, and when you click there on the top right hand corner, and then you'll see like one of the icon will be like a business page. So you go there, you set it up, and what Ray is saying is very, very important, that you have to post there regularly, like the Facebook and the Instagram, because that post is very, very important. Sometimes we forget to do that. We say, okay, it's Google, just leave it there. It's no, do the post over there. And post can be a knowledge base as a realtor, or could be a product, means a listing or whatever, some story. So it could be like that. So Ray, what will be number 2 on that Google business page is important?
So posting is really important. Now, then you also set up a profile, of course, which in order to be able to post, you have to create a profile. And the profile has a process. Whenever you put your information down of whatever the business is of you, you're going to list that all down. It's going to be all listed as a business. And then once you put the information in, hey, guess what? I'm an entity. Here's my business hours. Here's this. Please don't send people to my business. I work from my home and so on. And then Google's going to say, okay, no problem. Well, now let me send you a postcard to verify that it's you who's creating this business. So they have certain ways to verifying this. And they're in the process of making an update. So I'll give you an update later on, but I'm not sure what that update is because it's coming up in October of 2021. But in the meanwhile, so they want to verify. So you have to, and it is the most, in order to even get on Google My Business, it's to verify yourself. When you verify yourself through through Google My Business, you're telling the world of Google, hey, guess what? I'm alive. Please send people my way. Please, I want to create a profile, because what Google wants to do, they want to give you information. They want to give you people. They want to give you people who are searching. And let me tell you why. The reason why they want to give you people, because their mission, I have it written down right here, is their mission. Google's mission statement is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. So if you want to find the best realtor, you hit best realtor, you have an ad, and then you have generic. What makes that person generic? Or, what makes that person good? Maybe because all the blogs he's writing, because of all the information he's giving. And as you already know, what you do all the time, Shawn, you give value. You give value, it always comes back. Always, without question.
It's true. Definitely. The other thing, Ray, what about the what's called the reviews?
The review, yes. So that was the third thing. So we have the verification, right? I mentioned the posting, the verification, now the reviews. So once you get verified, now you can literally start now get reviews. Because this whole process, I'm not doing it in order, because you'd have to set up your profile, you request a verification, you add your photos, and you do reviews. So we're doing it in a different order, not necessarily in order that it would normally be what I do in my business. So, so what are reviews? So as any business, let's say, for example, I'm a realtor and I currently work for Remax, right? And I just knock it out the park. And I want people to know that I am amazing and I am a realtor with Remax, with Presidential Remax. I'm here to rock the world. There's no reason why you cannot have a personal profile, because that personal profile gives you the opportunity so people can know if you're good or not. Because now if you're not good, and there are a lot of them out there, right? Don't do this. Don't even bother with this, because you can create a review option or not. I always consider it, because whenever you're going to go out to eat, well, let me speak for myself. Whenever I'm going to go out to eat, one of the things that I look, especially even if it's word of mouth, I check the reviews to see if it's good or bad or ugly. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, anything below 4.5 means it's a 0 at this point sometimes, because this is crazy. But I'm just saying, in all honesty, you want to have that opportunity. And through Google My Business, it gives you reviews. It not only tells people if you're good or not. It also tells Google if you're good or not.
Yeah.
It gives you the option on their platform to respond.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We did a review. Thank you very much for your services. You were great. I appreciate the bottle of champagne you left me when the house is sold. And then the realtor is going to say, it's my pleasure to serve you, or anytime, please feel free to give us a call whenever you have any questions. Always here to serve you. Bam. And you know who sees that? Not just me and you, everyone that sees your listing.
Yeah. Also, when someone give a review, as a business owner or realtor, you can give a reply to also. It says reply to the review.
That's what I was just saying.
That you mentioned that's very, very good. Anything else you want to mention about the Google business page?
So within the platform of the posting area that I mentioned, you can actually, add an offer, add an event, and add a blog. Instead of versus just putting an information on there, if you have authority and you have value, a blog, we all know we don't like blogs. I get it sometimes. I understand. There's many tools, and I have a great platform that I work with that can help you with your blog creating. A blog is an article that comes from within you about your industry where you can provide value to the internet. So you can actually literally take the information of the blog and add it to this thing called Google My Business. Sounds like Facebook a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So on. So, and again, it's so powerful because I don't know what the exact numbers are, but whenever someone goes to Google and they do a search, there's a more probable chance of someone purchasing that item within the next couple of days. So again, why wouldn't you want to be on there? And how do you be on there? Is by creating a profile.
So Ray, you actually just told, you said very, very important thing, because in social media, what happens here, whenever we are there, we show up, as per the people's interest. Like, for example, even we put a Facebook ad, so it goes by the interest of the people. But unlike in Google, the audience is looking for you. It's a totally different ballgame. It's more important, it's more important lead you get because they're looking for you.
Yeah.
So
and people don't understand the concept. They just think, oh, it's too much money or whatever. I'm like, wait, this is free. The only money you got to invest is the time to do it, because it gives you the option of putting pictures up, putting photos, putting your logo, any information on there. Shame on us people that don't do it. In my profile, I put so much information on there. I put as much as I possibly can, so it's a great tool. And I definitely tell people, check it out, or hire somebody to do it. One or the other. I don't know why, but they got to do something. Doing nothing at this point is not acceptable when it comes to trying to get new business.
Yeah. The other thing also regarding blog, you say we're going to have another episode here. How to write the blog like easily using artificial intelligence. So we're going to definitely come over here and
awesome. Yep. Awesome.
That.
I'll write that down in the list here.
Anything else you want to add, Ray, about Google business page?
I don't want to give there are so many things, and at one point we will go to the back end, we'll share screens, and we'll look at area by area easily. I've done this presentation many times, and again, I think it's very important for people to understand how imperative it is. So, we're hoping that with this we can help out businesses and understand the importance of marketing digitally in this new world we live in. It is a very digital world, and all the value that you provide and together between you and I, it's just being explosive for anyone, not just a realtor listening. Anyone could take the information we're trying to convey.
Yeah. So basically, the conclusion is have the Google My Business page. Have the profile picture, all the profile, anything they want. All the location, all the stuff. Second thing is post regularly. That's very, very important. Have review from your client or any people, like you did service or you're going to do service. Somebody they know you enough, they can give a review.
Character.
So those are the things. Other thing I like to add it, whenever you post a picture or video on the Google business page, make sure that the tag of the video or the photo is right, because not just, for example, photo one. Sometimes we take a photo with the camera or phone. Is say image one, image two, or whatever. Change that. Like if it's a photo of a property, tag that, like name it as the property address. So Google reads. That's the Google's main
Right.
thing. Read. So it's going to give you that lift.
We call that a SEO hack. People don't realize that those images, that's part of the search engine optimization world, which is another world in itself.
Yeah.
So,
Even your profile photo, put like a Shawn Bhakta realtor.
yes.
Like not just Shawn,
Yeah.
So that works better. Yeah.
That's all it does, man. So I'm sure we'll be talking about that as well, because that's extremely important that people just don't realize,
Yeah, we'll talk in details on each subject, differently. So thank you guys for watching. This was a quick little overview of the Google My Business. What I'll suggest to, as your, as a realtor, as a business person here in Pembroke Pines, Florida, if you don't have, start it. If you have it, you're not maintaining, start maintaining it. And Ray's phone number is right here. Give him a call. He's very, very helpful. He's very helpful. He'll give you the idea, tips, send him a text message. So he's very helpful. That's why I brought him here. I know him for such a long period of time, many years, and then he's a giver. So give him a call, or send him a text message. Even if he's busy, he'll return your call.
I will.
So thanks again for coming, and then we'll be here next week at the same time, next Thursday.
Yep, next Thursday, 11 o'clock, same place, same bad channel, same place, all that good stuff. So looking forward to it. I hope this was informational.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a good week.
All right.